So the escapade that I'm going to do today, and maybe the next day, and who knows how long else, is the Saturn. I was driving to work, and some guy backed out in front of me in the road, and I slammed on my brakes, and I popped a line. I was kind of lucky because I could tell where it was blown. My wife stepped on the brake, and I saw it squirting down in there. And it's one of these two right here. It looks like it comes, that must be maybe that's the master cylinder, or that's the master cylinder, or whatever. This here is the reservoir, I think. That's the reservoir. And I don't know what the hell the top of that right there is for, but anyway. It must be because I thought it was like these right here were different metal or something like that, but I think it's that this right here is the battery line. And I had to disconnect my battery in the trunk and get this fucking thing out of the way. There was a tray underneath it and a cover on top, and then I don't want to get into disconnecting that. If I got just enough room to work, this is like 2 bolts right here and one down fucking right here. It's fucking really on there. But the battery juice, I electrolysis and all that, I guess fumes, something about it. I've noticed always around batteries there's more rust than anything else. I think it just changes the molecules or something like that, and it makes shit go wrong. But anyway, these lines are here probably go on these cars all the time. They're rusty as fuck, like right here and right down, right. It was squirting right out of there. I watched it go squirt. So this is gonna be a ridiculous line for me to replace, but I'm gonna try to do it. Never done brake lines before. Might be time to learn. Okay. Alright, so with a little bit of luck, I got all 4 of them loose, and for everybody's information, each of the 2 here, or the 4, were 13 millimeter. Because I heard a guy saying that some are 14, one was 12, and the others were whatever, but it looks like I just gotta get these fucking busted out of this crap. They're in there, so oh Jesus. Oh, it's these ones, the lower ones. Well, I'll get it out of there. I'm thinking I'm gonna change this a little bit. This one right here is almost a direct shot, and I might be able to squeeze it through and bend it back there. But this one here, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make a bend like that. I might just go whoop. I don't see why the hell not. And there's all other kinds of crap down there. Just no one's gonna take the fucking motor out and do anything with it. The car will be fucked by the time that happens. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to rip them out and go to the auto parts store, because they can't look them up, and they probably can't even get me these ones. I don't even think I could get them in there. But you're gonna think this is great. So I thought I was gonna be able to fish them out one way or another, but they just wiggled right apart. They snapped. That thing was screwed, man. It was fishing, and it was totally rusted right there so bad. And the other lines look great. So I'm going to get some new fittings, and because the new lines will probably come with a fitting on it. And I guess they say they got a way of measuring them, so off to the auto parts store. Okay, that's my little bag of goodies, including the lines. I had to break them in half, and I guess I could have reused the fittings, but the lines that they had, I got a cutting tool, a flare tool, single flare tool, and some new 3/8, 3/16, or wherever the fuck they are, because they only had ones that had these fittings on it. These 2 are right, these 2 were too fucking long. And I got one that was a little bit longer, just in case I had to go the extra length to go underneath there and back. Oh Jesus. So I'm gonna go at it, and we're gonna see what the hell happens. New brake lines. It's gonna be interesting. So I hate bullshit going between metric and standard, but 10 kind of got the jump done for a second, but it's actually a 3/8, these little guys. And it is the smaller one. And luckily this stuff is totally easy enough to bend by hand. I am like, yeah, alright, just fucking bend it by hand. So I just shoved it in there, and fuck it, it'll go. My plan is that I know that I'm going to have to bleed the brakes, and I don't necessarily want to have to jump around to all 4 of them. I can barely get my wife to push on the pedal for me, but I'm planning to crack this so that it can shove fluid out through into here, because I'm guessing all this probably still has fluid in it. And so depending on which one is the in and which one's the out, I don't know if there's an in and out. Yeah, I'm going to... It's funny, there's no sensor on that. I thought I was supposed to have a sensor to tell you, you know, where the... Ugh. That sucks. Alright, I'm gonna try to crack that and see if I can bleed it out that way a little bit more, and we'll see how that goes. But the next one, I have to cut the end off. I'm gonna send it maybe underneath. I know, because that one's gonna go straight in, so I won't go underneath. I'm gonna have to cut a lot off though. Wish me luck there. Okay, so because I'm a genius, I make sure you put the fitting on facing the right direction. I put it on the wrong way at first, but I've got this squirrely little thing bent up just a little bit, and it looks like it's gonna make it into there okay. And now right here, it's gonna fit right at this point, so it looks like I can get it to do what I need it to do, and it's loose, so I can bend it if I need to. So I'm gonna pull this out, and I'm gonna cut it like right there. I already cut off this end. It's kind of cool. Might as well get this on video. Yeah. Check this again to make sure it's the right length. This is gonna be right here. It's gonna be right there. Just a little bit of slack. Oh, Jesus, do I have anything from the tool? Okay. This guy opened up again. This tool's really cute. I like it. I want to do, now that I know how to do this, I totally want to put steel fuel lines on my bikes. That would be fucking phenomenal. This thing takes a little while. This right here. Ooh, cutie. Alright, so I won't video this all. So I'm working my FLIR tool here. I don't know if you got optimal viewing, but I'm tightening it down. I guess not too much. I don't want it to move. I gotta get this thing around it. It's gotta back it off a lot. A whole lot. Doot. Back it all the way out. Alright. If I can... Whoa, okay. So how the hell does this work? What the fuck? Oh, you turn it? What? Oh, okay, you turn that. And, alright, I got it. That's how you get it on, alright. So I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna see what the fuck happens. I'll turn this view so you can see it. And I do have my flange on here, by the way. Or my flange. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Watch the magic. I don't think it needs to be much more than that. That's probably it. That, I think, will work. That looks like a flare to me. What I'm going to do to compare it, I'm going to compare the original one here. Say, yep, that's fucking perfect. Nice. Titties. Alright. Loosen it up. Loosen. Loosey. Really loosen it up now because it's freaking on there with the flare. Come on, baby. Alright. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Alright. So, I got this floppy bastard in here. send that back down there. I want this to be up here and ready to go. Nah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think I wanna... I don't know how to get this on video. I'm gonna have to bend this one just a little bit to get it going in straight. But that way for you to see how I'll finish it. Watch the magic. It was a little finicky getting it lined up right, but once you get her going, it goes. Oops. Back. Well, I mean, it's got tons of fluid in there. Curious to see what it feels like. Oh Jesus, it's probably gonna squirt. Shit, like. Oh God. If I was really gonna be bleeding them out these lines, then I should probably loosen it. Oh, wrong way. I'm gonna try it, because I'll just be pushing air into all the fucking lines if I don't. Let's see if that does that. This one right here, I know I just tightened it, but I'm gonna loosen it again. I'm gonna do this, alright. And you know what I'll do? For my own posterity, I'm gonna try to lean this up right here and see if when I hit the brakes, it should come squirting out like that. I heard squirting. Alright, let's squirt it out of there. That's good. Alright, so I'm gonna tighten up this again, because sometimes I feel like I'm a genius. This would be amazing if I don't have to fucking bleed the lines again. Hey, it's not leaking out of the other ends either. I just peeked over there and it looked pretty good. Heard squirt. Okay, that is fucking on there. And this one over here, it looked like it might have squirted out of there, but maybe not. So I'm gonna loosen it some more. Righty lefty loosey. That might be the return. Maybe that's why it didn't squirt so much. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think I got a little bit more, a little bit of a puddle out, but the brake pedal feels firm. It feels like I'm getting good pressure. So, tighten this up, and maybe put the fucking battery back where it should be, because can't drive the fucking thing if there's no goddamn battery connected. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, fluid went down just a little bit. Get in here. Give it a little test. Let's see. Oh yeah. That is some fucking pressure. That's better pressure than I had before. Maybe it's because that line was leaking for a while and I didn't even know it. Who knows? And it just blew all of a sudden. Hey, look at this. Old school. Nice. Nice. Huh. Cool. You never know what's going to roll through the neighborhood. That was cute. It sounds really cute. Alright, so I'm going to put this back in, put that back on, fire it up, and go for a ride. We'll see. The last time I tried going down the street, and I got to the stop sign, and I put my foot right to the fucking floor. I was like, e-brake? And I screeched my tires. It's great. Okay, so here's the moment of truth. I topped it off, put that back on, hooked the battery back up in the back. My hood has an interesting thing. The return pull on it, I have to like use a screwdriver to pull that out so that I can pull the cord. Eventually the cord's just gonna snap. It's like rusted as fuck. That was like the first thing I had to do to this car when I got it. And the hood's all fucking rusted out or whatever. One of these metal things on it. But there, it works. And big guy, little dick. Moment of truth. Let's see here. First of all, let's see if my battery's fucked because I unhooked it. Everything's gonna be all messed up. That's not a good sound. It probably reset all my shit. Well, I got brake pressure and it stops. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, PJ. Go for a little. I'll know as soon as Whoa! Hey, the brakes work. And I might have to bleed them after all. I don't know. Oh yeah, they brake. Works. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, brakes work good. Hey, that's where the little minibus went. Yep, brakes work. Go for another run around the neighborhood. Stop. Alright, well, I don't even know if I set the time on this. Like, it might have been. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, all my radio stations are gone. It was worth it. Let's see here. Braking. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not even gonna bleed the lines. This is great. Oh well. Like my stick shift? Pretty baller, huh? Alright, so I guess that pretty much concludes the brake line debacle. I'm gonna park this bitch and eat some dinner. I'm fucking hungry. See ya.